Hi, I'm Jenny Cristerna, President of International Sport Achievers, where athletes find themselves. And today's presentation is an overview of our TaeKwonDo Sports Psychology webinars. But before we begin, let's talk about who we at International Sport Achievers are. We're TaeKwonDo sports psychology experts. We're clinical practitioners, sports therapists, national coaches, and athletes. We've been trained at the University of Chicago, University of the Rockies, and coached at USA TaeKwonDo, where we have a very strong relationship with the National Governing Board of Taekwondo. We use the athlete's mental edge to assess and improve athlete performance, and in fact are developing a Taekwondo profile for elite level athletes. We've also developed competition visualizations and meditations for Sport Taekwondo Sparring and Poomsae. The name of these programs are called the Taekwondo Combat Visualization and the Taekwondo Sport Poomsae Visualization. Last but not least, we currently have a 100% success rate with clients who use our programs in training and competition. And this is based on clients having reported that they feel that they've performed better in their training and or competition compared to before they worked with us. So let's talk a little bit more about what our webinars are. Our webinars are virtual learning platforms that really help our athletes learn new information without the hassles of travel and time constraints. Our programming is very focused on developing the mind of the athlete so they can perform at their highest level during competition. Our webinars are presented by experts in the areas of physical, psychological, and emotional sport development. And last but not least, all of our discussions are based on realistic competition scenarios. The people who often participate in our webinars and all of our programming are athletes, parents, and coaches, and they do so months leading up to a tournament. They focus on enhancing their performance and addressing any mental roadblocks that they may have experienced over the past few months or at their latest competition. They really want to develop a solid mental foundation so they can compete effectively, and the best part is that it's all cost effective. There are absolutely no travel or hotel fees associated with any of our webinars. Now, what are the benefits of our Taekwondo webinars? Each participant learns how to soften their mental blocks, improve rapport between them and their coach, improve their execution of strategies, and they actually learn how to begin developing or strengthening their intuition. They become more comfortable with tournament fighting, and they learn how to train their mind to focus and become a lot more fluid. Now, how does all of this webinar stuff work? Fantastic question, and it's very simple. First, you log in. You use the web address that we give you and your unique password. Then you sit back, watch, listen, and participate. All of our webinars are topic focused and results driven. Each participant has an opportunity to ask questions and receive an answer at the end of each webinar. We also help participants begin to develop a roadmap. That way they can measure their success after each webinar. Last but not least, we've created an open forum for follow-up, and this is where participants not only get to ask questions, but get answers related to how they've implemented what they've learned in the webinar. Now let's talk about investing in Taekwondo sports psychology. And let's begin with the estimated annual cost of even doing Taekwondo. Let's look at a breakdown. Now, for those of you who belong to an organization such as USAT, the actual membership cost is a very modest $35 a year. Now, if you attend 2 tournaments a year, we're estimating about $160 for both tournaments. If you have to fly, the travel for the athlete can be upwards of $600 or more. Hotel stays, food and transportation once you get there, equipment can be quite pricey, as well as your club membership to the dojang, which we've estimated a conservative $900 a year, can actually give you an annual total on the conservative side of almost $2,500 a year. Now, that doesn't include camps, additional trainings, or parent and companion travel. If you compete on a national or international level, your investment can reach as high as $5,000 to $10,000 a year. Now let's talk about how much of that investment actually goes into Taekwondo sports psychology, which is focused on making sure that the mind and body work together. In fact, many martial arts require the mind and the body to work together, and this is very true for Taekwondo. With that, I have two questions for you. How much do you actually invest in developing the mind of the athlete? And does your training and development have a real sports psychology component? Well, if it doesn't, and if you haven't made that investment, no worries. We have the solution for you. What if you could actually maximize your Taekwondo investment and get more out of the trainings and competitions that you attend? Things like building your self-esteem and having a healthier personality and improved focus. Or what if you could just perform better or maintain your competitive advantage in developing areas like your intuition, your timing, so you can get more wins? I bet you would like that. Well, you can do that for as little as $59 a month if you do the monthly subscription. Now, our single webinars are only $65. This way, there's no commitment for those of you who are unsure if you would be able to participate every month. We also have that athlete open forum that's only $45 per form. Now, if you choose the monthly subscription, you save $51 a month. Not bad for an actual monthly subscription. But what if you're a club and you want to extend sports psychology to all of your athletes in the club? Well, we've come up with a solution. Our webinar fees for clubs are simply astounding. A single webinar is only $149, our athlete open forums are only $129, and our monthly subscription is only $175, and that's for one webinar and one open forum per month. So if you choose the monthly subscription, you actually save $103. Now, our webinar fees for clubs are for clubs with less than 25 members. If you're an organization or club that has more than 25 members, just call us for additional pricing. Our clubs are allowed to have athletes view webinars and participate in open forums under their own account information. With that, we encourage you to give us a call at 312-382-8710 or visit us on the web at www.sportachiever.com or email us at tkd@highachiever.net. We look forward to talking with you and having you become a part of our Sport Achiever community. Thanks.